I don't believe that just a handful of people have the right to come in from outside of our area and tell us that we don't know how to live our lives.
A strong message from the sheriff of Harney County tonight. He delivered it about an hour ago to a packed house during an emotional community meeting regarding the malicious takeover of federal buildings in eastern Oregon. It's 6 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. Let's take a look where this is all playing out in rural eastern Oregon in the Malheur Wildlife Refuge just outside of Burns. And moments ago, that forum wrapped up with community members and the sheriff. Our Tim Becker is live in Burns and has been covering this and has more.
Well, I'm going to give you guys a look at this place because it was packed earlier, and I mean standing room only, people outside of the doors. Right now, I'll step aside. They're starting to disassemble everything. Really broke up in just the last 10 minutes. But a lot of the people were here to have their fears and anxieties eased, and you get the sense when this meeting broke up that that is exactly what happened. There was also a general message that came across, and that is a lot of people would like to see the militia leave the area. Earlier today, Burns Paiute tribal members shared that same message.
I've seen it before and I see it now, and we're in trouble if we don't tell these people to pack up their stuff and go home.
I don't think these people knew what they were getting into when they went down there.
Tribal Chair Charlotte Roderick says the armed militia are endangering the community and desecrating a sacred site for the Paiute tribe. Fellow tribe member Jarvis Kennedy,
they just need to get the hell out of here. Sorry.
Puts it more abruptly. He tells me his ancestors are buried on this land and that the Paiutes still view it as their own, no matter who's living here.
How would you feel if some outsiders came over and took over your cemetery? Think about that.
That is interesting, and they have rights as well. I would like to see them be freed from the federal government as well.
Militia group leader Ammon Bundy also talked with us again today. He believes they now have enough evidence to exonerate Dwight and Stephen Hammonds, the ranchers who went back to prison on federal arson charges. He says they want a court to review that evidence. As for how much longer this will all go on,
there is a time to go home. We recognize that. We don't feel it's quite time yet. We feel like we need to make sure that the Hammonds are out of prison or well on their way.
Law enforcement's escalated presence is part of its effort to end the standoff quickly and peacefully. Whenever that happens, it won't be too soon for those who live here.
It's very stressful for our whole community. I think it's a travesty.
So a really emotional meeting here tonight. We'll have more on that for you on Coin 6 News at 11. Now the question remains, will Ammon Bundy and his militia down on the Malheur Wildlife Refuge listen to what was said here tonight? Will they heed what they heard here tonight? What will happen next? We're going to stay here and we'll have any updates for you on that situation. Follow up with them certainly tomorrow. But for now, we're live in Burns. We're going to toss it back to you.
Okay.